They said it was gone, lost beyond the sun, swallowed by light, erased from our sky. And yet, months later, it came back, a pale speck moving through the dark, silent, indifferent, but not invisible anymore. They call it Three-Eye Atlas, an interstellar traveler, a visitor from nowhere. But what if it isn't just a comet? What if the universe has been trying to send us a message all along, and we simply refuse to listen? It began quietly. Astronomers noticed it near Mars. Its path was strange, almost too precise, as if it had chosen its own trajectory. By late October, it reached perihelion, its closest point to the sun. Then it vanished, hidden by the glare. Even the probes turned away. Until October 31st, a faint moving light, exactly where predictions said it would be. To most scientists, it was routine physics. To others, it was the return of a mystery. Every time something crosses our system, we remember Oumuamua, the first impossible object. It moved too fast, too clean, almost controlled. Three-Eye Atlas carried that same feeling. Its brightness shifted, its orbit twisted just slightly. Even the instruments disagreed, as if the object was playing with the light itself. Was it truly a natural wanderer, or a messenger from someone who learned how to hide between the stars? When it re-emerged from behind the sun, the world's telescopes turned toward it. NASA's Punch mission caught the first glimpse, a streak surrounded by drifting dust. On the surface, ordinary, but the data told another story. 4 instruments, 4 patterns, perfect overlap. Brightness, trajectory, rate of sublimation, all identical. It behaved exactly like a comet. And yet, since when does nature follow our models so perfectly? If it was chaos, frozen into rock and ice, why did it act like it knew the script? Sunlight warms the ice. The ice becomes vapor. The vapor forms a glowing coma. That's what comets do. That's what comets always do. But Three-Eye Atlas wasn't consistent. Some frames showed rhythmic flares of light. Coincidence, data glitch, or a pattern deliberately repeating. If randomness starts behaving like code, should we still call it random? Humans crave meaning. We gaze into the void, hoping something gazes back. When Three-Eye Atlas brightened, forums exploded. What if it's scanning the system? What if it's slowing down? What if it's returning? Because deep down we remember Oumuamua. It entered, it left. No signal, no trace. If that was the first visitor, could this be the second? Or are we just desperate to prove we're not alone? Then came the analysis, a chart that settled everything, on each dot a measurement of light. Blue crosses, green triangles, red diamonds. Together they formed a perfect curve, exactly what a comet should be, almost too perfect. That tiny deviation, dismissed as noise, might be where the truth hides, because perfection in nature is suspicious. Maybe the object fits the model because it wants to. Maybe it learned what we expect to see and showed us only that. Different telescopes, different nations, same conclusion, as if every observer saw exactly what they were meant to see. What if intelligence doesn't start with communication, but with imitation? What if the first step of contact is blending in, appearing natural until it's too late to tell the difference? If that's true, then 3i Atlas played its role perfectly. Scientists insist there's no mystery. The data fits, the chemistry checks out, but when all noise disappears, don't we usually call that editing? Nature loves chaos. Perfection is the mark of design. So why does this rock move as if guided by an unseen equation? Maybe the flares are ice sublimation, maybe rotation, or maybe it's broadcasting in a language we haven't learned to read. After all, our own probes disguise themselves as simple machines. Why wouldn't someone else do the same? December 19th, 3i Atlas passes near Earth, not close enough to see, just close enough to imagine. Telescopes will follow it again. Maybe it will behave exactly as before, maybe not. And if it changes course, even slightly, will we rewrite the story to keep our certainty intact? Or will we finally admit that some visitors don't come to be understood? Official statement: it's a comet. Light curve confirmed, trajectory stable, case closed. But between those lines of certainty, something hums, a vibration too faint to measure, too deliberate to ignore. Maybe we're right. Maybe it's only frozen dust. Or maybe it's watching us, the same way we watch the stars. As it drifts toward Jupiter, Three-Eye Atlas fades, another secret swallowed by distance. But somewhere in that silence, a question remains. Are we observing the universe? Or is the universe observing us? End transmission. Mystery Protocol.